Hello there, people, and welcome to yet another Q2 level. This time around, we're checking out Earth's Crust. Shows just how crusty and old the Q2 is, right? Because it's 20 years old! Oh yeah, and nobody's celebrating it. You would think there'd be more attention to this, but no. Brownness everywhere! I like it. I love it! Alright, let's do this. Earth's Crust. Wait a minute! Wait a minute here! Wait a minute! 26 enemies. I think... wait a minute. This doesn't look right. For some reason, I'm getting weird cases of deja vu. And let me look at my list. Wait a minute. Watch. Entering Devil's Watchmen. What was that? Let's try this one. Entering Devil's Watchmen it was. It was one of the earlier levels we checked out. And... yeah, look at that. A slightly different shade of brown. But it's the same bloody level. Wow. I hope you weren't expecting any originality tonight. Once again, I mean, we already just saw, whatchamacallit. There was another level we did recently, Menacing Underworld, that was it. Menacing Underworld was basically a carbon copy of Entering Eternal Fire. And now we have Earth's Crust, which is basically an exact clone of Entering Devil's Watchmen. The only difference on both of them is texturing. So yeah! Actually, wait a minute, I thought this was a different texture. Oh my god, this might even be the same texture. Please confirm me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the exact same texture, people. Well, yeah, another level that's exact. This level might be ridiculously identical. It might be the exact same level. I think right now we're looking at the exact same level under a different name. Wow! Congratulations! We have, Q2? I thought you couldn't get any lower! Menacing Underworld was bad enough because it was just a retexture job, but this doesn't even change the texture! This is the same level! Well, this stinks. Alright, let's get through this level since we already know what it is. It's a linear fest, too. That makes it all the better. They decided to copy the very linear level with a shamble at the end. Actually, how could you forget this level? This is the one where we couldn't kill the zombies, remember? There's that one level or so in our repertoire whereby we couldn't kill everything in the map. Because the two zombies in here basically make it impossible to kill everything. This is that level! A carbon copy of it! Yay! So even if we had the patience to do it with, on the Shambler with one map, we'd have to do the same bloody thing here. Ain't that fun? Ain't that enjoyable? Q2! It's totally worth it, right? Gotta love Q2. With a bloody linear fast. Everything is just getting better. Yeah. You thought it was terrible before. We're gonna prove to you what terrible really is. Did I say how much I hate zombies? Oh wait! And I was killed. Okay, let's do all this again. Okay, this time around they didn't get as alerted, so I have more control over the map. You see, we didn't even lose a single bit of health on all these... What the? Wait a minute! Did you just see what I saw? He was able to pot-shot me through the wall here! How did he do that? People! Did you just see what I saw? I will leave it to your judgment, but I swear... I just got pot-shot through a wall that he couldn't see me. at all. Not even my leg was sticking out. I was like against the wall like here or so, and somehow it was able to hit me. Don't explain how any of this works. Oh joy. I hate zombies, and now we have to deal with 2 of them. Oh boy, what's more fun than a ogre? It's all ogre now. That's the thing, it's gonna like endanger me with the zombie. Oh great, teleport ogre. What's more fun than an ogre? One that teleports. Okay, let's just get through here quickly and not die. And of course, we also have to grunt around the corner. We know this. We all know this. We've done the level before. There we are. And of course, as I said last time, if you were paying attention and you were here, we have 2 zombies that we can't kill. Because the only way to kill them is with that bloody shambler, and their pathfinding is terrible. Just kill me. Alright, I'm done. Yeah. It's bad enough to play through a linear, terrible level once. And if you were to play that same level again, well, that's a replay or whatnot. It's a lot worse when you're playing a different level, expecting a different level, and you're getting the same level as you played before. Yeah. So, yeah, it basically in one little short period of time, we're already fighting 2 carbon copies. This one being ridiculously terrible. Yeah, I think this is a shining example of how terrible it can get in terms of, like, carbon copies. This is probably one of the worst single-player maps. If I had to say, like, single-player maps on, like, a scale of what would be, like, terrible, this is probably the worst, because you can't exactly say, like, many glitches. There's really not many issues plaguing the single-player side of things. You go through a map, you kill things or whatnot. Except for the fact of the matter that in, like, this map, you also can't kill the zombies. So, of course, that makes it a bit more of a pain. And then you have linearity to the extreme, which makes it a pain. And then you have the fact that it's a bloody carbon copy. So, yeah, I think this is probably the worst map out of all Q2 for single player. It still has a point, I guess. Even if it's identical to another level, it actually, works. I could actually do something in it. Unlike some of the multiplayer levels that are totally useless and for everybody. But if you were to talk about just single player levels, which is mostly what we care about because we really aren't going to be playing the multiplayer side with anybody, because who in their right mind has gotten Q2 besides me? Then this is probably one of the worst levels. Because, like I said, every single aspect about it is pretty terrible. Yeah. So I think with that I'm going to go. Hopefully you learned something about how willing they were to basically do anything to basically say they made 101 levels. I mean, all they did literally was copy the level, change the name, and pass it off as another level. And this is how they got over 100 levels. This is how they got what they advertised on the front of their cover. Because this level was counted in that 101 level scheme. So, yeah. This just shows how willing they were to go with basically ripping you off with as many terrible variants as they can. It feels like, honestly, this is a good example of, I can't believe they did that. And then you see something else that makes you, disbelieve even further that they could do it. Yeah, basically this is pretty much everything that could go wrong with a level going wrong. The only thing we need now is that no players start existing at all on the map. Luckily, I don't think I've ever seen a map like that, whereby you can't even spawn into the map at all. That would really stink. But, who knows? Maybe eventually we'll see one that terrible somewhere in the future. Anyway, I've been rambling for long enough. Thank you very much all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.